putting that down. I have like my stack of products, stacking of a thing. I just wash my hair. I need to blow it out, but I don't feel like it. I just put leave-in conditioner on it, and I didn't like saturate it with leave-in conditioner like I see some people do. I just smooth it in maybe 4 sections. I don't know. Look in the mirror. So I'm kind of trying to figure out, should I fluff it? Nope, I'm going to use this, make my puff. So I'll smooth back with my hands. And I will puff. Y'all have seen me do this when I was playing with my scarf the other week. The other day, the other week. One of them videos I did. And for some reason the lighting doesn't look clear on here. So what I'll do is I'll puff now. That'll straighten out the edges. I may come back and blow it out and twist it because I've been playing with twist today. Trying to see if I know how to do twist. And my curls fall where they may. Easiest style in the world, isn't it? Not a protective style per se, but easiest style in the world. But I did want to make a couple of points and talk to you about 2 things. Whoop! Please don't fall, phone. Please don't fall. One, I want to talk about transitioning and 3 things that I remember from transitioning that no one told me. And I still don't see it really said a lot. But my first thing I did when I transitioned is I transitioned by accident. And I just said, as long as I can brush my hair back in a ponytail, I was going to transition. I wasn't going to get another relaxer. Wasn't like, oh, I'm going to transition. I didn't know about that term until way later. Then I found a couple products that worked. I would wash my hair, blow it out, pull it back in a ponytail. I used a couple products, I think, that I actually do not use now. I haven't purchased since I've BC'd. And one of which is the organic root stimulator products. It was like the olive oil stuff. And they worked okay, but they were full of the petroleum, which is kind of heavy, which is what I needed when I was brushing my hair back, but it really doesn't work now. You know, it's not what I need right now. Or anymore, because I'm not brushing my hair back. And if I do, see, it lays down pretty good, especially when it's wet. Now, when it starts to dry, hold on for a second. I'm getting a message. I need to clear that. Okay, so anyway, that was the first thing. So, number 1, things that worked on your hair when you were transitioning, they're not going to work when you finally cut your hair, because they're all the relaxers out your hair. And I did my BC in stages where I just trimmed and trimmed and trimmed. And my initial intention was to transition for a year. But, of course, as with a lot of people, I got impatient and I just decided, okay, I'm going to cut. So I started this month. This month marks 2 years since I've had my last relaxer. Actually, it may have been like the 26th or 27th will actually mark two whole years. That was the day I had my last relaxer. 2 years since my last relaxer. Don't regret it. Sometimes it's like, oh, straight hair. This is summertime. It'll never stay straight. But anyway, that's number 1. Number 2, with transitioning with the products, please, I know this probably goes against what a lot of people say when they're talking about the sulfate-free shampoos. When I first started doing research, first product I heard that was natural, organic, that was good for natural hair was organic root stimulator, and I still have several of that. Not organic root stimulator, that's what I used to slick my hair back. And I did hear about that as well. But it was Giovanni's. So I got the Giovanni's. It wasn't 50-50. It was actually the deep conditioning one because I figured that was what I needed. The deep whatever. I needed that for relaxed hair. Well, I'll tell you what. How can I say this? My relaxed hair did not like sulfate-free shampoo. Okay? It did not. So if some of you transitioners and you're washing your hair with the sulfate-free and you're noticing that you're getting a lot more tangles than you used to, it's probably because of sulfate-free shampoo. Because I think the misconception is that, oh, it's more moisturizing. Sulfate-free shampoo is drying. It dries out. It's meant to strip the oils. That's all it can strip, but it does strip the oils and the dirt and the grime from your hair. It does make it easier for you. But when you talk about the sulfate shampoos, it's stripping everything and the plastics, the silicones, and everything out of your hair. But I use Pantene, those moisturizing shampoos that may not be sulfate free. Those work better on my relaxed hair. So transitioners, that's the number 2 tip. You may want to slow up your process and gradually go into your sulfate free shampoos. Don't go out and buy sulfate free shampoos all, oh yeah, I'm going to go get this. Luckily I saved my Giovanni's to my BC and it worked fine, but before then it did not. It did not. I'm getting another message. It did not. Whatever. But, and number 3 is do not have unrealistic expectations. I know several people that have told me they have started their transitioning process and they stop. Oh, my hair is just so nappy. Don't have unrealistic expectations about your hair. If you'd asked me about 10 years ago, would I have done my worn natural hair or grew my relaxer out, I'd have said, no, I don't like the look. And as I got older, 1, I could care less what other people think. And 2, it just seemed like a natural progression. After a while, I was relaxing my own hair. I did not feel like going to the salon. Did not want to pay a lot of money for relaxers. Even when I went and got my hair washed and set, I would go and get it washed and set faithfully. But for the most part, a lot of times I did my relaxer. And every once in a while, I would pay someone to do it. But not often because you know how much relaxer costs? But anyway, but just don't have unrealistic expectations. Do not decide you want waist length hair right away. My hair, even in relaxed, even growing up, I remember my hair maybe mid-back, past, never reached waist length. So I do not have that goal right now. Now, do I have broad strap length? Yeah, I think I want broad strap length hair. But as far as the waist length and growing it all out, armpit length is fine. You know, I'm on my way to armpit length, and I think I'll probably make that by the end of the year or the first of the next year, which will probably be just shy of a year of my 2-year anniversary. But anyway. Well, so don't have unrealistic expectations. What I did when I started on YouTube, looking at YouTube videos and doing my research, I looked for people who had hair like mine. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people do the same thing. I looked for people like Naturals 85. Her hair texture looked a lot like what my hair texture looked like. So therefore, that's why I looked at videos from her and from a few other people to get just tips. Also, like I said, may want to slow up on the sulfate-free shampoos if you're having a problem with the tangling. I hear a lot of people saying, oh yeah, I get a lot of tangles. That sulfate-free shampoo is stripping that relaxed hair. It's stripping all of the oils out of the relaxed hair. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what the chemical, whatever. But to me, slow up on the sulfate-free shampoos until you actually BC'd if you're having a problem. And then number 1, what would work on your hair when you're transitioning may not work when you BC. So that's my part 1 of probably a series of things as I build up to my 2-year anniversary of being relaxer free. Woo! Anyway, just wanted to come and talk to you. Bye.